Pete, you forgot to confess something. When we came as a planning committee in January, there was a hip-hop festival going on in this hotel, on this stage. And Pete, you forgot to say that they thought you and I were part of the hip-hop festival. So, okay, back to me. Pete, can you remind me how, okay, is it return? I'm not used to those. How do you move it? It's a mouse. Okay, so I have another invitation for you. As we think about our transformational journeys, I want you to personally reflect on a time in your life. Think about a journey and briefly describe, and let me just read how it says it now. Think about your life journey and briefly describe a transformational experience that shaped who you are today. Think about your life. Think about something that happened, an experience that helped transform who you are today. And if you can jot that down or personally reflect, I'm going to give you about 4 minutes to do that. We're going to have time to share. But right now I want you to take this space to use it for yourself and think about your life journey and describe a transformational experience that shaped who you are today. So what I want you to do now is the same person you just spoke to earlier, I want you to share your story with them. One of the things I've always noticed when I'm reading the mission statement is, what are some of the things we need to be fiercely committed? And one of them is, we need to be good listeners, and we need to embrace the power of listening. But as a speaker, we also need to feel vulnerable enough, yet brave enough to speak our truth. So what I want you to do is invite you to have that space with that person you just spoke to earlier, and I want you to talk to them about your experience that changed you. What happened? What did you learn that was new and powerful? What changed in you? How were you different afterwards? And what did you do differently as a result? Before you actually start talking, now that I added these new prompts, I'll give you about 30 seconds to think about it before we start sharing with our partner. I hope that was enough time. What I'm going to do is give you guys 10 minutes, 5 minutes each. I'll let you know when it's 5 minutes. I'm not structuring it like a constructive listening, but if you can, try to give them that space of uninterrupted listening time. And if 5 minutes have run and you want to talk, you can, and then at 5 minutes, I'll let the other person go. I love facilitating facilitators because you guys know what you're doing, but are there any questions? I'm not even looking, I'm going to pretend there's not. And 10 minutes start now. This is your halfway point. If the other person hasn't shared, please have the person share now. And that was our time. So as you go back to your individual space, again, I love facilitating you guys. This is awesome. Thank you. As you go back to your individual space, I want you to go back to what you wrote. And based on what you expressed, or maybe adding on to what you heard, I want you to have some personal reflection on the questions that are up there. What feelings just bubbled up for you? What was surprising or unexpected? How has your story of transformation influenced the kind of educator you are and are trying to become? And what will you do here that will continue and or deepen your transformational journey? Sadly, I'm only going to give you 2 minutes to do this profound thinking. Do it with Cuban coffee and it'll work. 2 minutes to just start the thinking.